Hello, I am Fergus, the Customer Success Director. Thank you all so much for taking the time to be here today. I am excited to introduce OpenStack Z project for a seamless and successful VMware migration to OpenStack. A lot has happened since Broadcom's acquisition of VMware. Recently, I had the chance to talk with VMware IT managers who work for a conglomerate involved in manufacturing, telecom, or SI companies. They are all affected by Broadcom's VMware price changes and are considering migrating 1,000 to 2,000 existing workloads to OpenStack. I heard some interesting news from them about price changes for VMware alternatives such as Nutanix and big tech companies, and they have adjusted their prices to around 80% of VMware's. Due to this, they shared their multi-hypervisor strategy to avoid any sudden price changes or lock-in issues. Also, they wanted to have move-in and move-out capabilities across multi-hypervisors or cloud platforms. They emphasized the importance of VM and data protection capability during the migration. Additionally, they wanted to have the migration drill feature to test the migration process and estimate migration time before executing the actual migration. In addition, they wanted to automate their migration process to eliminate human errors. Let me summarize the 7 key findings or requirements for a seamless and successful VMware migration to OpenStack. Number 1 is VMs and data protection during the migration process. Number 2 is migration drill feature to validate their migration processes and ensure readiness. The third requirement is accurate migration time estimation. Fourth one is automated migration capability to eliminate human errors. Fifth requirement is flexible move-in and move-out capability to avoid vendor lock-in. Sixth one is affordable or complementary migration licenses. And the last one is a single migration tool to address all these requirements. I'd like to introduce Francesca, our senior cloud engineer, who will guide us through how to meet the 7 key requirements.
Thank you, Fergus. Hello, everyone. I am Francesca, and I'm excited to discuss how to address the 7 key findings and requirements. As we work to resolve all these requirements, we identified 3 technology gaps in OpenStack: backup, disaster recovery, and migration capabilities. Fortunately, Z-Converter has hypervisor-agnostic backup, disaster recovery, and migration technologies. Last year, we launched the project codename OpenStack Z Task Force Team to tackle 3 technology gaps by leveraging Z-Converter's hypervisor-agnostic technologies. This is the primary mission of the OpenStack Z project. Organizations can move in and out across any hypervisors or cloud platforms. The OpenStack Z project empowers OpenStack's flexible move-in and move-out capabilities for virtual machines across different hypervisors and cloud platforms, as demonstrated in this demo. Organizations don't need to worry about a complex and expensive migration from virtual machines to containers to avoid vendor lock-in. Another mission to protect VM and data during the migration process. ZIA is a hypervisor-agnostic backup format. As the first step of migration, organizations back up VMware's VMDK in a ZIA format. In this way, you can protect the VMs and data in the first step of migration. The second step is to migrate the ZIA backup image to OpenStack. Let me talk about a migration drill and migration time estimation. By leveraging disaster recovery technology, organizations can conduct DR drills, which are essentially migration drills, and estimate the RTO, recovery time objective, which is the migration time. Let me explain why a DR drill becomes a migration drill and why RTO is the migration time. Assuming VMware on the left is a production environment and OpenStack on the right is a cloud DR environment. For DR services, the first step is to create a ZIA backup format, and the second step is to recover the ZIA to OpenStack. Once this recovery process is completed, the services on the left side and the right side are identical. By leveraging the migration drill, organizations can automate the migration process using OpenTofu or a Terraform script, as demonstrated in this slide. With a single migration tool, organizations can manage all 7 requirements, including data protection during migration, migration drills, and a no vendor lock-in capability. We are excited to announce ZIAStack. By leveraging ZIAStack, a single migration tool designed to address all 7 requirements, organizations can break free from vendor lock-in, seamlessly migrate virtual machines to OpenStack through a simple lift and shift migration, and benefit from flexible move-in and move-out capabilities across various hypervisors and cloud platforms at any time. Thank you all for your time today. This is just the beginning, and we're eager to connect, collaborate, and innovate together. Let's shape the future hand in hand. Feel free to reach out to us at OpenStack at zconverter.com. We look forward to hearing from you.